Okay. I just saw
Well,
Streamlabs now has that, so I wanted to test it out.
well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
It was. Hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's live stream. I've got my fiance, and then I've got Matt with me tonight. Sam is going to be joining in later. She's having dinner at Gasparilla's. So tonight we're going to be talking about nighttime at the Disney parks, our favorite nighttime events and stuff. Matt, I already know you're going to say Disneyland and DCA, so let's get it out of
Yeah,
our
just be ready to
systems.
kick him. Yeah, let's go ahead and kick him.
My nighttime experiences are limited at both parks. The first time I visited Disneyland, World of Color was down because if you remember when they were refurbishing it, they accidentally lowered the water fountains while they were working on it, and so it ruined the whole system. They had to rebuild the system. The second time I could have seen it, but we decided to see fireworks instead. So I've only seen two things there, but they don't do their nighttime stuff during the winter every night. So our options were limited. Yeah, so they had no fireworks too.
Lori. Yeah. All right. So I want to quickly say hello to people. Hello, Mel. Hello, Sam. Hello, Cargo. Lori, and then anyone else that's watching in Ninja mode that's just joined in. Hello and welcome.
Don't mind me. I'm eating dinner, y'all.
Okay. So I guess we'll come back to you then. Or do you want to go now?
Yeah, just let me eat in peace for a minute.
Fine. I see how.
Babe, you love me.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna eat too because I have my dinner here too. So it's all you.
Wow, both of you are so rude. Neither of you are sharing. I see how it is. Hello, Birdwell. Hello, Michelle.
I mean, I could throw it at the screen, but it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, I don't think Tony would love that.
No. He would not. Although he's right now using sprinkles as like a maraca. Right now, he's literally standing on the other side of me right now and trying to make me laugh. Choke on my pasta.
So
Hello,
yeah, so
Christine.
So yeah, nighttime.
Okay.
Disney.
Nighttime. Okay, I gotta say, as well, out of the things that I've seen at night, I do love the Main Street Electrical Parade. Rest in peace. And kind of said.
Hold on 1 second.
Why do I every time I say something like this? Rude.
This is what happens when you get stuck with two guys instead of girls.
I can't say. I literally cannot say what's going behind the scenes here.
Yeah, we don't want to know.
No, you don't. You really don't. But Main Street Electrical Parade. Yes, go on.
Okay, so I miss the Main Street Electrical Parade. It's kind of sad that they don't have anything to replace it yet. I'm hoping they figure something out soon.
I
get an
too.
announcement sometime.
The Main Street Electrical Parade.
I'm hoping for an.
I mean, it's classic Disney at both parks. I mean, it's created for the West Coast, but brought over to the East Coast. I mean, Spectrum Magic was the one that was exclusively for Magic Kingdom in Florida, or originally created for that. And I don't know, like both of them brought the park to life at night. And from what I heard, like the rumor was that they stopped it because of safety reasons, because of low lights. That's what I heard, is that the reason why they don't do the nighttime electrical parades anymore. But I don't know. It's just a rumor. Could be true. Could be false.
So I know
Because
that
those safety
you're
announcements saying stay in
possibly
place until lights return to normal are hard to follow.
True. Although I do remember trying to get
I
through
know.
Frontierland and Liberty Square on those docks during the parade, and that was always a nightmare
Yeah.
because it would just be log jammed of people, and
Yeah.
I should have just like stayed and watched the parade a second time, because by the time the
Yeah.
parade was over, we had only gotten to where the path splits between the bridge to the hub and
Yeah.
Haunted Mansion. It's like we got nowhere.
Yeah. Hello, Christine and James. Welcome in. I know that at one point before this mess was a thing, they were talking about possibly having something for the 50th, but I don't think that's even going to happen now.
The rumor was shipping Main Street Electrical Parade back to the Magic Kingdom. But from all that I read online was just that if they were shipping it to the Magic Kingdom, that's it. Like that would be its last hurrah, and like because the floats were in such bad shape that it could only make one cross country ship or one country cross country trip. They're shipping across country, and that would be it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't go back to Disneyland. Spectro Magic, which again was the original, which I'd probably like to see back too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just they scrapped it all. There's no remnants of it left. So
yeah, do you know why they scrapped it?
Yeah.
I forget.
Termite damage.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, I was telling me and Roxy were talking about this between us the other night, and I honestly would like them to see them ship Paint the Night over to Disney World for a short engagement.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's we've talked about this a few times, but like the one thing where the one rumor, again, I'm just spewing out rumors tonight, that I heard, it's just the car segment with the big giant truck would be hard to navigate and hard to make the turns. I don't know if that's true or not. I think we discussed that.
I don't think that's true, because let's face it, again, Disney World, Walt said himself, has something that Disneyland never had, the blessing of size. So those turns, well, I can't confirm. Clearly, I'm not an Imagineer, I'm not a cast member, I'm not anything. I would think, and I've never been to Disneyland, I would think, and Matt, you could probably speak to this better than I can, I would think those turns on the parade route would be more shallow.
The hub is definitely wider, but my concern would probably be the bridge, from the Liberty Square bridge. But although they've redone it and reinforced it as of late, that's the only thing I would think would be of concern right there. And maybe at just how close the people sit to the curb and like clearance, that they would probably have to change the seating arrangement. That's my guess. And it might not even be the hub. It might even be the turn from Liberty Square, like in Liberty Square, to go towards the hub that they're concerned about.
Well, someone asked what I'm eating. Hashtag not sponsored.
You guys are making Mel hungry. Hello, Amy. Welcome in. Yeah.
I wish I could say this was Olive Garden, but it's just generic pasta.
Okay. Christine said she worked at Magic Kingdom. Oh, I also worked at Magic Kingdom. I did the DCP back in 2010. And
hello, EJC.
You were selling the glow stick. That's cool.
Yeah, I do have a fond memory. Like the last time I saw, was it the last time? It was one of the last times that I was with my parents, and we were sitting right in front of the Town Square. Well, it's now the Town Square Theater, and waiting for the parade to start. And the cast member came with a big trash bag, coming around so that things were not being littered, and was asking if there was any trash. And my dad proceeds to try to grab me and put me into the trash bag. I mean, that was his humor.
You mean he didn't succeed?
No, I would have probably ripped a hole through the bag. But like the cast member just looked like,
I don't know what.
Like, and it's just like, and I felt bad for her because I'm like, this is my dad's humor. Of like, like he could have said a lot worse, but there's kids around.
Okay, so oddly enough, I could see Aaron's dad doing that to him when he was younger.
The sad part is I can see me doing that myself to our kids, babe, when we have something.
See, we're gonna have kids one of these days, and we're gonna be watching a parade, and cast members can be walking around with a trash bag, and I'm just gonna turn, and the next thing I see is you doing that to our kid. I'm gonna be like, Dave, what the heck are you doing? Oh,
I am praying for your future kids right now. I'm starting a fund for them, a PTSD fund.
Hey, if I made it through growing up with my father, they can make it with me.
It's the fund for their therapy. We will take any donations, extra pennies in the couch, anything. We'll start it now.
Oh my word! Our kids they're gonna need a whole lot of therapy.
Of course they do. They're gonna have us as parents.
And I'll bring the face masks.
Oh.
Well.
Oh.
Yes, I agree with Michelle.
Yes, Michelle. They're going to need a whole lot of it. Oh my word. So I definitely love that parade. I don't get me wrong, I love Happily Ever After, but I miss Bridges.
Me and Matt were fighting about this earlier on his stream.
Yes. Not that I don't hate Happily Ever After. The projections are awesome. It's just the fireworks, in my opinion, are toned down a little bit from Wishes or even Fantasy in the Sky. Because I get that it's more reliant on the projections and that they want to feature the projections a little bit more. Mm-hmm. But at the same time...
Did you say not that I don't hate Happily Ever After? So you do hate Happily Ever After?
I meant not that I hate. Okay. I was going to say not that I don't like it. I do like it.
Okay, I just need clarification on that. Go ahead.
Yes, I do like it. It's a great, like the music's awesome. I do like the projections, but again, if you're one of those people that, for instance, watching it from the Polynesian, there's a lot of downtime, and you're listening to the music, and you're just kind of like waiting, when's the next firework? Whereas under previous shows, it was just more of like bang, 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 one after another. So if you're not near the castle, you're not watching the projections, you're missing a whole lot of the show. Whereas with the previous ones, you could, like, if you're not from the castle, who cares? Like, you're still seeing the fireworks.
Yeah. Like, you could have been in Fantasyland and still saw the fireworks. Or,
totally. Totally.
Yeah.
But then you have this downtime where it's just like, okay, the next one. It's kind of like watching the fireworks in our hometown. If you're not, like, in the main field where the festival is, you're not seeing the whole thing. Now, this is kind of like an inside thing between us two, but if you're kind of like in the parking lot of, I don't know, let's say the grocery store, or the Dairy Queen, like, you know where I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a lot of time we were just like, okay, is it over yet? I don't think it's over yet. Oh no, it's not over yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry,
yeah. And you're missing all of the stuff that's on the
ground. Yeah, exactly.
Stuff that's on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
well, Matt, then let's go back to what you were talking about with Epcot earlier. Illumination was kind of similar. Can you tell me one thing that was on the globe? Can you honestly tell me one of the things that was on the globe during the downtime between the opening fireworks during the chaos?
Could anybody though, no matter where you were?
Yeah, it didn't matter where you were. You weren't exactly up close to it.
No, like you could tell that there's like faces of people on it, but I mean that's 2000s technology right there, like late 90s technology. Let's be honest.
Well, they upgraded to HD in like 2012 or so, and you still can't tell what it is.
Right. I mean, part of that I think was just to make sure like the sky was cleared enough so that it wasn't very smoky. Like it served its purpose, but more so, I don't know. For me, more so, I was just listening to the music. It didn't really matter that you could see the pictures on the Earth globe because you're listening to the music. You're kind of taking that part in. But like what we were discussing earlier was I'm worried that with Harmonious, you're going to miss a bunch of the stuff if you're not standing in front of, basically in front of Future World in that area in between, the two shops there, or on the other side. Well, the other side, you have the American Gardens Theater that's directly front and center. It's like, how are you going to see anything there?
Amy just made a good point. That a lot of people were.
So, I mean, like the rumor was that they were going to bring in fireworks for the 50th, but I don't know if that's going to be true now or a new set.
Well, they're still doing the work on it backstage. They just filed that permit. I think they're still going to have the new show.
Yeah, I mean, so hopefully that they increase the fireworks. Disneyland, their fireworks, again, I know, show off.
But, babe.
They're a lot less reliant, but that's because they're heavily reliant on the projections just because of the weather, though. Like I think one of their shows, like the Mickey's Mix Magic show, was meant to be run nightly with or without fireworks, specifically because of the fire weather, or like weather conditions, wind and weather conditions. So there are definitely
So Mickey's Mix Magic had basically an A mode and a B mode. A mode with fireworks, B mode without.
Right. Whereas I think in Florida, it's a lot like you're more concerned about the thunderstorms in the evening. But I don't know, how often do the fireworks really get canceled in Florida?
Not very often. And
hardly ever.
Let's see. I've been a pass holder now since May 2018. And in my time as a pass holder, I think I've seen personally the fireworks delayed or canceled due to weather maybe once or twice.
I think with one of my vacations,
when I
did
the DCP.
I was just going to say, one of my vacations actually did happen. We just came back the next night. I know, we're talking over each other. Go ahead, Roxy.
Yeah. When I did the DCP, quit doing that. Okay, so here's the thing. We've gotten to the point where I start calling Aaron Rover whenever he interrupts me, and he calls me Sarah. So, if you can't figure that out, then you need to visit Magic Kingdom more.
You're too young for us.
Oh, I get
it. So when I did the DCP, the fireworks happened every single night. I don't recall a single night
where like Disneyland, again, it's more like they have to worry about the weather. It's a locals park. So when it's not the summer season, during the weekdays, they don't even run it. They don't even bother try to try to run it. So like they keep the park hours the same, and so it's like at the time it was open to midnight. When we were last there, but like they run the parade still. But literally after the parade, like the whole park just clears out. Literally, it's like it literally looked like the Magic Kingdom in July, like during the day.
I've also heard, and I heard this from an Imagineer who was visiting Disney World, and he was walking around with I guess a consultant, and they were talking about this, and I overheard them, and they said, every time that Disneyland sets off fireworks, they have to pay fines to the city of Anaheim.
Oh.
Yeah.
I did not know that. Did they say why? Like that seems a little bit weird.
City ordinance, and they didn't put an exception in for Disneyland.
So it's pay the money, pay the fines.
So I think every time they set off fireworks, the cost is actually doubled because of the fines.
Wow.
That's
I didn't know that.
Bizarre.
Yeah. And when you think of Disneyland, you think of nighttime, you have all those pictures, and it's the fireworks over the castle. So
it's hard to imagine a Disney park without them, right?
Right. You would think that Disney would negotiate something with the city of Anaheim.
Especially when you consider Anaheim's, like Orlando, is nothing without Disney.
True.
Yeah.
True. Like the only thing I can think of there's only 3 things I can actually associate with Anaheim: Disney, the Angels, and the Ducks. And all 3 of those at one point were, well, the Ducks were controlled were
founded by Disney. Were created by Disney.
And then Disney bought the Anaheim Angels. So I mean, all of those 3, they still have that connection with them. Yeah. So I mean, it would be weird. Like, and especially they're hurting right now with the shutdown.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when Disney comes back, I think that would be like prime negotiations. Say, hey, can you, like, we would like to not pay a fine. Like, we're trying to back or at least put a pause on that fine,
Yeah.
Like, you can understand, like, you literally look, if you're at top of, like, let's say the Disneyland Hotel or high up, you can literally see residential areas. It's built, like, residential areas are really built on top of there.
See, that's the funny thing with Disneyland is when Disneyland was originally built, there was nothing around it. Everything built in and around Disneyland, encompassing it. So
it's one of the things, like, you're next to Disney, so there's an expectation. Like, there should be an expectation that yes, it's going to be noisy. There are going to be fireworks on a regular basis. And the way that you look at how some, like, the places are kind of built. If you look at the Incredicoaster, like they put those tubes on the Incredicoaster to block out the sound to go into the residential area. Yes, it looks like it's cool to have those kind of things, but originally they were only like half tubes, and they were like the half of the tube was the side that's on the residential side, not the park side, to muffle the sound. And same thing with Cars Land. That Cadillac range, yes, it's there to kind of look cool and immerse yourself, but it's also a sound barrier between the park and the ride and the outside. So I mean,
it pulls double duty. It pulls double duty as theming from inside the park for immersion, that level of immersion you expect from a Disney created land, and like you said, sound barrier.
Yeah, it's one of those things, like, even like the theme park by us, there's a lot of like, it's in the middle of like, you have houses on a couple of the sides of it, and there's always what's up? Oh yeah, that's James mentioned that the Anaheim Stadium shoots off fireworks on a regular basis too.
Yeah, they probably get a permit. That's why Disneyland doesn't have a permit. But it's the same thing with Magic Kingdom. Right behind the Magic Kingdom, and Roxy knows this being a former cast member. You have costuming, and then right behind that is a residential area. And
Yeah, you've
so
got Celebration right there.
and so it becomes. I wonder how much those residents who have gotten used to hearing fireworks every night without fail have gone to,
Yeah,
what is this now? This is now 9 months without fireworks going off every night.
yeah,
It's going to be a wake up call, especially if you just happen
yeah,
to buy your house during, or buy house, condo, apartment, whatever. You
yeah,
moved during the pandemic, because I'm sure there's for a few
yeah,
families that did happen, and that you're being used to silence every night, except for maybe the test night was the only time that you heard it.
yeah,
Um, but that was few and far between. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden,
mm-hmm.
you're going to hear it every single night. Um, heck, I think Tanya says she can see the fireworks from her house. Um,
Yeah,
I
Sam
know
says
she's,
she can.
yeah.
Sam can.
Hmm.
yeah. Anyone that lives in Celebration or Windermere can pretty much either hear or see them every single night when they go off.
And so, like, it's going to
So
be a big adjustment to them. And I don't know if they're going to be happy about that. But again, you're by Disney, you should expect that.
Yeah. So I'm fully
yeah,
expecting, when the fireworks finally do get started up again, Happily Ever After returns, or the 50th anniversary show starts, whatever happens first, you're gonna have the
yeah,
longtime residents be like, oh, there they are, they're back. Okay, we got normalcy again.
yeah,
And you're gonna have, like you said, the
yeah.
new people that moved in. They're gonna be like, uh, this ain't cool.
What's this?
Trying to get to
Yeah,
sleep at like 10 o'clock, that's not going to be a thing. Or 9 or 8, even 8 o'clock, it's not going to be a thing, because 10 o'clock, it's going to be boom, 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 or 9 o'clock, or whenever they run
Yeah,
it.
they're gonna have
mm-hmm.
My Disney Experience on their phone just so they know what time the fireworks are gonna go off.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally. And the fact that it's not a consistent time, like it's different seasons,
yeah,
they have different fireworks. Sometimes it's twice a night, even.
yeah. It's gonna take those residents a long time to get used to hearing fireworks when fireworks come back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally.
And this is one of the reasons. I love Disney fireworks and I love watching them in person. But if I choose to stay home, I kind of want peace and quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Yeah,
couldn't live that close to the Magic Kingdom, as cool as it would be to have the Magic Kingdom in my backyard, basically. And I've told many people this, and I don't mind saying it
yeah,
now. I like the distance I am from the Magic Kingdom. I'm about 45 minutes away, and that gives me enough buffer where I'm close enough that I can
mm-hmm.
go whenever for the channel or for pleasure or whatever. But I'm far enough
Yeah,
away that I have that buffer zone from the tourist traffic and all that.
Oh, totally. Like it's like you live in Florida, but you don't live in
mm-hmm.
like the Disney World one, where you have like hotels galore and restaurant and people catering to that. It's like
No,
you're a little.
I have Legoland in my backyard.
Oh, that is true. That is true. But
So
not
Yeah,
it's not nearly to the degree of Disney, though.
no,
No.
no,
not at all.
yeah. See, that's like with me and Matt. We're happy living out in the suburbs, but you can never convince me to live in Chicago.
No.
I, mm-mm.
There's too much
I
going
don't
on.
mind
Like,
visiting Chicago.
yeah, I don't mind visiting either. It's like you can hop on the train, visit for the day, come back, and it's relative peace and quiet,
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
same thing again. The theme park that's the Six Flags that's north of us. For I think we were about, I would
yeah.
say, the same distance away, maybe a little bit closer. It's like
Mm-hmm.
we can again pop in whenever we want, back, and then come back. It's not nearly the scale of Disney, but it's kind of the same thing, although not nearly
Yeah.
as fun. It's just, unless you do like roller coasters like me.
No, I I heard somewhere that Six Flags is twice the size of Disneyland.
Hmm.
You're back, y'all.
I'd have to look that up.
Yeah.
Because I could see that. I could see it being the same size. It's interesting, but again, when you kind of think it's just a small loop, but then again, when you have the roller coasters, some of those roller coasters take up a lot of space.
Yeah.
And then you have you do also have the water park area too. So
yeah, you do.
Yeah,
which makes it easy to like park hop.
Yes, especially if you have the season pass or membership, we could just go freely.
Yeah.
Between the two.
Yeah.
Although everything there, it's just that if you want to do, if something looks cool that's not a roller coaster, you have to pay extra.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, all right,
yeah.
I know. Well, do I really want to be raised up in the air on just attached to a cord and then swinging back and forth for what, $35, $45? No, not worth it. Because that's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like James is hoping for an Avengers fireworks show.
Ooh.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
Although I think like Avengers fireworks show, or including some of the Avengers in Disneyland's fireworks show, that would be cool. Or like a Marvel World of Color. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Because just hearing people talk about the World of Color afterwards, because we saw the Christmas fireworks, but the Christmas World of Color, the Holiday World of Color, people were talking about the different effects that were going on and the stuff that they could do. Especially with like just the fire effects that they have, that I believe that they have there. I think it would make a good show. It definitely seems more appropriate for California Adventure, considering that's their Marvel hub.
Yeah.
That's where Adventure Campus is going to be.
Yeah.
But maybe a little cross promotion, you never know.
Yeah. I think so as far as nighttime like special events goes, the only ones that I've ever done are Mickey's Not So Scary and then Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. And those are the only 2 nighttime events that I've done.
Let's see. I've done Mickey's Very Merry I've done it 3 or 4 times. And I've done Mickey's Not So Scary once. I've done a special pass holder nights. And I have done after hours events.
Oh, Cargo. Oh, hopefully she feels better, okay?
Hopefully you feel better, Care Bear.
Yes.
So yeah,
but
so
I've just done one Mickey's Not So Scary. Excuse me, one Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. That was back in 2004. I got to miss a week. Oh yeah, I got to miss a week of school. Like we drove down to Florida, and we were there for my grandfather's birthday. But like we saw the whole Christmas parade. We saw the Christmas party. It was fun, and with all the treats and the cookies. They did that back in 2004 even. It was a fun time. Yeah. Although the Halloween party definitely looks.
That's my job to compliment her.
No, I think Cargo.
That's my job to compliment her looks.
It's Cargo. She can do whatever she wants. Okay. When nighttime.
My brother texted me.
When nighttime
he went to the party twice. I was like, all right, thank you. He's been a lot more recent than I have, so whatever. I was eating my pasta out of my ink and paint bowl. So it's all
Oh,
dirty.
show off.
But yeah.
When nighttime events come back, I want to eventually, this is obviously exclusive to certain people. I want to eventually do the DVC nights and become obviously become DVC, but I want to do those nights because I heard they're really fun, and a lot of times they bring out characters that are exclusive to those nights.
So you want to do Moonlight Magic? We do know some DVC members, so maybe if we ask nicely, they'll bring us as a guest.
Can they add us to their guest list, please?
Yeah. So the two that I can name offhand that I know are DVC and they don't mind me mentioning because they've mentioned it on their stuff is Tom and Chase. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Can they add us to? Can they please add us to the guest list?
I'm not going to say it because you didn't say it, but I can think of one more.
Bye, Cargo.
Bye, Cargo. And I do agree with James with the Haunted Mansion overlay.
Oh, the Haunted Mansion overlay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a lot of parts are the same, but they add things every year. And at the ballroom scene, they have a gingerbread house that they build every year. And the gingerbread house is different. The most recent one that they did was last year for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. So I tried to take a picture of it. I wasn't very good because of the dune buggies are moving and my camera stunk. But like it was
it
was of the New Orleans mansion, and it had the 50th anniversary logo on it, which is pretty cool. But that's always good to see. And I was talking earlier today about was it earlier today? I can't remember. About like the Small World. How like they can easily bring that over to Florida. Like they don't even have to close it. Like they could just hang the lights during the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. And because like the dolls, they don't have to reprogram the dolls and the animatronics because the mouths just go like this, right? Yeah. Not to take away some of the magic, but it's just the mouths moving like this. That's no lip movement.
You killed the magic for me. How dare you?
Sorry. Like nothing really changes. Like it might be holiday light, but at this point, holiday light is much better than just doing nothing at all.
Steph is here.
Hi, Steph. How you doing?
Do you like my tree?
It says Charlie Brown tree, y'all.
Do you think I can fit any gifts underneath my tree?
No, they have to be micro-sized.
A mini gift? Ha 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 ha. Got it, mini? I'm here all night.
Oh, the cheesiness is coming in.
And if you didn't laugh, this is for you. There.
Oh my word.
Oh, I did it once. People are probably waiting for it. I'm done. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know.
So what you're saying is that they're what the presents are. They're polka dots for dresses to make them mini dresses.
Yes. They're my dresses. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. A gift.
Oh my word.
Yeah, or you can just give me gift cards. Agreed. Put the gift card underneath it. Just
Yes, you can now send Matt gift cards. We'll share his address in the description down below.
Yep. Mm-hmm. 1060 West
In reality, it's
Addison,
going to be a PO
Chicago.
box. It's going to be a PO box to me, so I get them instead.
Sorry, 1060 West Addison is Wrigley Field. That's the address for Wrigley Field. Do not send anything there.
I mean, you can. I'm sure.
I think
Yeah, you can, but to be
like,
what the hell?
I think the Cubs might be confused as to why there's Disney gift card being sent to them.
True. Yes.
Steffi, tell Mikey we say hi.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Someone appreciates it at least.
We Blues Brothers.
Yes, Blues Brothers reference. Exactly.
So, Steph, I need you to ask Mike something for me. Ask him if he still likes the bar being set this high.
What about Barbie dolls?
That one fell flat.
I know you said bar being set this high. Yes. He can hear you. He is driving and can't comment.
Okay.
Then type his response for me. For him. He said no.
No.
You're welcome, Mike.
You know, one of these nights I need to get the two of you on my live stream. We need to work something out.
We need Candy Mom back here. That's what we need.
Oh, there he is. He's here.
Mike.
And then the car goes.
Oh, we don't. Oh, it is Beth's favorite voice. No.
Oh.
No, she was alive. I felt it.
Oh my word! If we had Candy Mom back here, this entire live stream would just be one nutty show.
When isn't it though?
Is that Archon's? I think that's Archon's. Shh, quiet.
It's Donna.
That was crazy. It was just like she was reporting for TMZ.
TMD. Not TMZ, TMD.
Which stands for too much Donna. Donna Hart.
Or probably about too much for Donna. How about that?
There we go. That's better. The F is silent.
Yes.
Oh my word. Per usual, my live streams go off.
We are, yes. We're all at a man.
Did you say they went off the monorail? Ah!
Oh, jeez, babe.
Oh, you love me.
Oh my word. I do love you. I know you love me because you bought one of my Christmas presents. I don't know what it is, but you bought something.
I did buy it this afternoon. Which I need to actually go.
Stephanie, figure it out.
I'm sorry that there's no way anyone's getting it out of me. There's one person that knows what I got this afternoon, and she is sworn to secrecy, and I'm not saying who that is. So.
The puns. Oh, I like the pin. Speaking of pins,
the pun.
Hey, we can speak in puns the rest of the stream if Roxy wants us to.
I mean, speaking of pins, someone's holding mine.
You have
hostage. What?
We're waiting for someone to go back to Epcot to pick up the other pin that you need.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah, I'll be honest, Matt. I saw it yesterday. I was just in a hurry to leave. I didn't grab it yesterday.
Okay.
He got Stephanie, but he got you a brand new car.
Wait, he got me a brand new car? Oh my god. I am so flattered. Thank you. I hope it's a
I
Corvette.
didn't get you anything.
So
Nope, I
no,
didn't get you anything, man.
no Corvette?
Nope, no Corvette. You want a Corvette, you gotta
No
spend your own money.
Corvette, sorry.
He's throwing
you get
things
a
at us.
toy Corvette.
A toy Corvette, huh?
I think that looks like a thong.
Wow.
Matt's back to wearing thongs on his face.
They are 3-ply Minnie Mouse face masks.
Oh my
Although
word.
I do want the face mask that actually matches this one right here. The holiday one.
Oh, the buffalo pad.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like again, this is keeping my head warm. I can tell you that right now. I can feel. I've got like the front lighting here, and it's starting to make me sweat a little bit. I'll admit.
Is it making you sweat? Is that's what's making you sweat?
She wants someone to wear a thong as a face.
I mean, if the shoe fits, or I guess it's not a shoe.
No.
If the thong fits.
Oh my word.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it's depending on the material, it might have been cotton. I mean, these are cotton. You know, safety comes in many forms.
This quickly became Disney Talk After Dark.
Put
your kids away. Not
Wait a minute.
for little ears.
Wait a minute. Michelle said, "Hey, remember when you mentioned your past birthday? I got you something as a belated birthday present." Oh, Michelle, thank you. Can't wait to see it.
I've got something to say. Dear Santa, where's my candy cane face mask?
Santa has left the building.
Oh, excuse me. No.
I'm working on it. Here.
Now this is the part where they get all mushy, and I just kind of go like this.
Or you could do it. You could. Okay.
That's the exact look Mike had when we were on Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I can understand why.
This way. Come on, babe. Which way?
It didn't quite.
Darn.
It doesn't quite work that way.
Matt's in the position.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my word.
So have we gone off the monorail yet?
Oh, I think from the first minute. Of course, we've got the Disney version of the. I guess we're just going to call these thongs from now on, and then the cargo. Little mini. Maxi.
Oh my word.
Mini.
I mean, I got this to use at SeaWorld, so.
Babe, we can't be wearing non-Disney stuff on a Disney live stream.
I cover everything Orlando, okay? Just mainly Disney.
Everything on your channel is practically Disney.
Except the one Universal live stream and the one SeaWorld live stream.
Yes. We don't talk
Hello.
about the dark, shadowy place. Hello, Main Street Explorers. How you guys doing tonight?
So our fur baby is staring at me.
Aw, it's Sassy. Bring Sassy,
Sassy.
on. Let's see Sassy.
Come here, Sass. Come on.
Aw, look at that cute little face. Oh, she's giving you kisses.
While you two do that,
cute.
I'm just going to talk to everybody in the chat. Yes, I like the Matterhorn ride too. Although I've only been able to ride it on one trip because the first trip it was under refurbishment.
Yeah.
And so the second trip, I nearly missed out on it because the rocks, like the facade, started to fall down, the side of the mountain.
Yeah.
And
what did you do to it, Matt?
It was water damage from repairs. Like apparently they didn't do a good job of repairing it. And so they closed one of the tracks, or they closed both the tracks, and just reopened like a week or two before I actually arrived. And it was one of the two. So I was glad I actually got to ride it. But those people, like, what was it like on the last time Tanya rode Space Mountain, where they just kind of, before she could buckle up and move the lap bar down, they moved the thing on. That was me. Like I was literally in the bobsled and they were moving it and I didn't even sit down yet. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Like I'm not buckled up. I can't find it was like 9 o'clock at night, like completely dark.
Yeah.
I was sitting on the seatbelt. I couldn't find the seatbelt. And
Babe,
so
you
like
will
sitting on
appreciate
it.
Stephanie's comment.
No, I've been on it more like, yeah. You had to keep the Yeti from doing the disco.
The disco.
Yep. Although I've been on it more than once. I would say I've been on like 3 or 4 times just on that trip.
Yeah.
Because again, after once the parade happens, park clears out and you can go on like multiple times. Like there are literally no lines.
Yeah.
Babe, he's showing off again.
I know I'm showing off.
When Aaron and I did the road expedition Everest, that was my first time. I remember seeing videos of it when it first opened and the Yeti was working, and then somehow the Yeti stopped working and they never were able to fix it. So now it's a shadow puppet.
It's in permanent B mode, and they call it Disco Yeti.
And since Joe already left, I think it's going to permanently be in permanent B mode. Like I don't think that it's ever going to be repaired. Like I think he was the last hope for the Yeti to work again, and then he announced his retirement. Which honestly, the way that you kind of get how he runs things and how Disney, like the way that Disney's moving in the one direction, he's moving in the other direction. The current management style, and the current attraction lineup, and what they want to get the parks to feel like are two totally different things.
See, who was I was with the other night that was talking about this? I think it was Linda and her daughter Kelly, and Kelly is actually one of the 32,000 laid off. She was in entertainment, so but she was basically saying you won't see the parks be what they are supposed to be while you have Bob Chapek in power, because he is a bean counter. He is a money saver. He does not understand what Disney is supposed to be. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, I could definitely. Yeah. I hate to say this, but I could definitely see a decline, because especially with the people that have been going long term, that are hardcore. That it's like, well, this is not the vacation of my childhood. Which there's a good way and a bad way to put about this, and I could definitely see it started to go in the direction like, yeah, this is not a good thing. That's not the Disney of my childhood. Because I know Walt had the mission of the parks are always changing.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's always something different. Like Disney World's definitely different than 49 years ago. Magic Kingdom's definitely different than 49 years ago.
Yeah.
You could say the same thing on the West Coast too.
Yeah,
But
he definitely said the parks should always be a constant changing thing. But one thing he also said that one thing will stay true, no matter what the changes are, the vision of what Disney is supposed to be and the parks are supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that's not being held to right now with current management.
Yeah.
No.
So what both the Main Street Explorers and Stephanie are saying is that you basically have to refurb and take apart the entire ride in order to fix the Yeti.
Which would be a major money investment that current management won't make.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like I don't think it was
even if they were
I was just gonna say that like even back when the Yeti hat was first had that issue, like I don't think they were willing to spend the money that they wanted to spend.
Yeah, so
that they need to spend.
I think the first step to even a hope of that getting changed is a change in management. I think Josh DeMar needs to take over as CEO. That would be the first step to even a hope.
Yeah.
I think he definitely seems more in tune with the parks.
I'm excited to see. Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does for Disney World.
Well, I mean, he's in charge of all the parks now, so I mean, it was like how long was he the head of Disney World just in general?
Like 3 months.
It was 3 months, and then you had the whole turnover.
Yeah. I had a friend that worked with him at Animal Kingdom. Back when he was working at Animal Kingdom.
Like he definitely seems in tune with the cast and.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was I said to. I think I said this to Tanya before shutdown. He seems to be the most Walt-like executive that they've had since Walt.
I would agree. Although I don't know, like the Imagineering store was kind of a little bit biased, but they compared Frank Wells and Eisner to Walt and Roy in that respect, where Michael Eisner had those ambitious projects that he wanted to do, and Frank Wells was the kind of guy like, yeah, we're not doing that. That's a bad idea. This is a good idea. And honestly, the late 80s, early 90s, you did see a big turnaround with the parks and the company in general.
Obviously, the Imagineering is made by Disney, so they're going to make it look better in their favor.
Oh, totally.
However, I do believe to a certain extent they were accurate on that, because you had Eisner with his ideas, and you had Frank Wells as basically the filter and saying, okay, that's a good idea, but that's not. I believe that.
Yeah.
And when you lost Frank Wells, that's when Eisner's era started going off the hinges.
Right, and I would think he came more to be like Bob Chapek, where it's like penny pinching, counting, scaling things back, and just kind of like it's almost like he was a little bit scared to run the company on his own. It's like I need that balance, and I have to be that balance. And I think he probably overstepped a little bit. I mean, some of the rides, like if you look at California Adventure, that's his failure. Like that is.
So someone remind me, when did Frank Wells die? That was like 93.
I want to say 94.
Okay, because I know that they dedicated Lion King to him.
Lion King out in 94, right?
Yeah. And that was also around the time that
April 3rd, 1994.
And that's also the time that the major refurb in Tomorrowland at Magic Kingdom took place, and that's where you got extraterrestrial. So there's one of those ideas that you didn't have Frank Wells around to tell Eisner, no, bad, stop.
Although I think that was probably in the that was probably in the pipeline, because didn't New Tomorrowland open in 1994. So like, although the ride opened a little bit afterwards, right?
Yeah, but that was always a theater in the round type ride,
right?
Even going back to the Mission to Mars and Mission to the Moon eras. So
I think that kind of scares the Imagineers, which when they replaced it, they just did the Stitch version of that. Yeah, that
which
opened in December of 19.
which honestly I didn't get a chance to see the Stitch version.
I did. It sucked.
I
All of
wish
it.
I had gotten to experience it.
Look,
And
I
have my
tried
own
it
opinion.
too.
Who stole my tour dog? I mean, that's
Wait. Wait, is Donna nearby? We got to see Donna.
Where's Donna?
She's driving.
She's there.
You're being as bad
Where is
as
Candy Mom?
Candy Mom.
Someone text her. I found Donna. Is Arjon's there?
We're
Because
gonna
then
have
it
to
would
go
just
in the
be
live
like-
chat for that.
No,
He's home.
he's home. Okay.
No, Arjun.
Where's Nick?
Just dropped him off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I see a smile on Sam's face. Or at least I saw a smile. I thought I saw a smile.
That was
It's
a smile.
awfully dark. It's awfully dark. in
Okay,
her
so-
Yep,
photo.
there's the smile right there.
Okay, so the peanut gallery can hush for a minute. Before we end this live stream, let's get Sam's. I'm gonna slap you so hard. Anyways, let's hear Sam's favorite nighttime at Disney. Your favorite nighttime experiences, Sam.
The fireworks.
Which one?
And right now,
Yeah.
the projections with the fireworks. I like the mini sweater. The sweater
yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah.
The yeah.
See, again, Orlando
Now,
Steph.
is
the
there a
Stitch
nighttime
version-
experience?
She agrees with me, by the way, with the animal or alien counter. Like,
Okay.
it seems like the Imagineers were just afraid when they even rethemed it. They were afraid to kind of like, it's a theater around. What do we do with it? They had no ideas. So anyway, sorry. I'll be quiet.
Yeah. Okay. What nighttime? Hold on a second.
Did they die?
Yes, they did. They
Uh,
were doing.
Moment of
Oh.
silence for Roxy's earphones.
it's okay. I'm used to this. Her earphones die all the time when we're on our video call.
Someone needs to get her new earphones for Christmas. Da, 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 da,
Well,
hi, I'm stealing the stream. Da, 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 she's out
Oh my
here.
god.
Ha.
Oh, Matt.
Matt, you're
what-
fired.
Hey, someone had to keep him entertained.
Matt is fired.
Bye, everybody.
You are so
Say bye to Matt.
you are so lucky that she is not on her laptop tonight. You would have been kicked.
What nighttime special event do you miss, Sam?
Fireworks.
Fireworks. Have you been to any of the like parties or anything?
Yeah.
Oh my word. Yeah, so
I
Matt,
don't have that one.
okay, so
Oh,
don't have-
Matt,
I might have that one.
for those of you who don't know, in Aaron's mod chat, which will soon be our mod chat, He is nonstop talking about and complaining on how he keeps getting the same toy from
It's the
McDonald's.
same. I have like 4 of these.
I keep telling you which McDonald's to go to so you get a different one, but
I have to go to that one tomorrow because that's
go to that one.
Yeah.
It's not that far from where you work.
true. But yeah, like honestly, like this is not even. I didn't even go to the same one I normally go to. I went to a different one, and it's like this is the only one we have. I'm like, so yeah. I mean, it's a good one. Like it moves.
So you're sending me one of each of your copies, one of each of your duplicates.
$5 per. No, I'm
Hey,
kidding.
he's
Oh,
buying you a pen. He's buying you a pen.
Yeah.
Well, I gave you the money for the pen. Let's be honest here.
Okay, he's getting it for you. He's finding
Yes.
the pen for you.
Yes. All right. There you go. Take it. Is it there yet? Do I have to keep going?
Yeah, keep going. Keep going. It's not here yet.
Yeah.
You might have to reach about 1,200 miles.
Too bad this is not my Disneyland version of this shirt. Because otherwise I would just be like
So
singing that
off.
for-
Matt. Christine just said Matt should get up and do a dance routine. Oh my word.
Oh my gosh, is he seriously doing the mashed potato?
He was. Oh good grief.
Do the hustle.
I don't know how to do that one.
He would have to stand up for that one.
Yeah.
And now he's doing the Macarena.
This dance dance portion is brought to you by Matt.
So wait a minute, Matt. Here, I'll give you one dance, and you've got to do it before we go off the air. You need to do the cha-cha slide.
Oh. See, I just listen to what that is and then like do whatever they say. I know it's there's like the Charlie Brown part, right? Or yeah, is that cha-cha slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the left. Take it back down. One hop this time.
Right foot, left foot.
Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees.
Oh, this just turned into our wedding reception early, babe.
Oh my word! If this is what Matt ends up doing, we need to get a vlog of it.
It's so cold.
See, the part is, and I think I can say this part safely because we know this part's happening. He doesn't know that we're vlogging the wedding yet.
He does now. Ooh,
There was rumors being spread that might be the case.
rumors being that you guys heard it here first.
James, I saw your comment about the 100th anniversary of Knott's Berry Farm. I just want to he keeps like that is very cool that Knott's Berry Farm is turning 100.
Wow. It hasn't always been a theme park though.
That is
It used to
true.
be an actual legitimate farm.
Yeah.
Come on, everybody, get your ears up. Move it to smooth.
Come on, everybody, get your ears on. Oh wait, you mean the song that was playing when I proposed? Okay.
Oh yeah,
That song. That song.
Sam's home.
That was a happy accident.
That was absolutely happy accident. I can't wait for us to film our love story video so I can talk about this in more detail.
Since that was a happy accident, that song needs to be played at the reception.
Absolutely.
If you're looking for accidents at your reception.
Oh, Matt.
Not Matt. Matt.
I didn't mean it that way.
Ooh,
Matt.
That's a pretty Christmas tree.
Ooh,
that's a beautiful Christmas tree. I'm jealous.
this is the best Christmas tree.
No, it's not Matt.
No, sorry. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you've been outdid.
Yeah. Oh wait, doesn't Sam have two?
We're going to the fridge.
Oh, look at all those
Magnets.
magnets. Look at all those pass holder magnets.
Equity bin.
Yeah, who's that? I don't recognize that.
Oh, Donna! We got
Donna!
Donna!
Who's Donna? Oh my god!
I don't know
Another
where you put
Christmas
it.
tree.
Where's Candy Mom? Why isn't she modding right now? Oh, Cynthia.
You have to text her. We're going upstairs.
Is there a third tree? I think I gotta prepare myself.
We might see our Johns.
Is it? Could it be? Could it be? Oh,
No,
it's just her
we're-
room.
It's just her bedroom.
Okay.
Someone got a little too excited.
Blue light special. Aisle 5. Blue light special. Aisle 5.
We found our Taylor replacement.
Oh my gosh. Well,
For Sam's next act, she will jump through a ring of fire. Cause the light, the circle. Okay.
Okay, so we've been live for an hour and like 11 minutes.
I have a premiere to get to.
Aaron's got a premiere on his channel, and I've got videos to vlog before the premieres, and we've got to get ready for Whack-A-Troll tonight.
Woo!
Because the last premiere, we've got several trolls that were being whacked out.
So if you want to come watch fireworks, come over to My Disney World Fix. We're premiering a fireworks video.
Can one of my mods share
in 17 minutes?
Share that
Fireworks in both on the video and in the comments potentially.
Can someone share that, please, in the chat? I do
Sam,
it myself.
I have that Brickheads too, by the way. That's what I was searching for. I'm like, it was on my table here. Can't find it now.
Okay, so we know what's happening on my fiance's channel. I'm doing 12 days of Christmas instead of Vlogmas. For those of you who don't know, Vlogmas is basically putting up a video every single day leading up until Christmas. So you got 25 videos. I'm doing 12 days of Christmas, or it's now being called 12 days of Cargo Miss. Wow, English. So yeah,
Cargo-itis has struck again.
So if you want to watch the fireworks, Aaron just shared the link, so we will see you guys next time.
Peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.